Hello, I'm Paige Dansinger, the director of XR Women Museum, and this is She Who Codes Herself, AI and the Aesthetics of Becoming. In an era where algorithms often define us, this exhibition centers women artists who reclaim code as a tool of autonomy, identity, and imagination. At the heart of She Who Codes lies a question. What does it mean to author the self in a digital world? In an era where algorithms define us, this is an embodied tradition. Throughout history, women have encoded identity through creative technologies. Let's consider a few examples. Before women coded with AI or built worlds in XR, they coded with thread. And from time immemorial, women have used thread to code their lives, using fabric as both language and technology, a way to record, to remember, and to imagine. In the 11th century, the Bayeux Tapestry was hand stitched by women, line by line, telling the story of conquest and power through embroidery. These stitches are a kind of visual syntax, a structured language of identity and history. A 70-meter embroidered linen textile is like an extended narrative long story formed on YouTube. Imagine watching this as a video sharing the highlights of the conquest, the key players, and the perspective of the conquerors. Or Andean Kipu. Kipu are knotted cord devices used by the Andean cultures, particularly the Inca, for record keeping and communication. These devices encoded information through knots and colors, serving as a complex system of data storage. While quipus were often associated with administrative functions, recent studies have revealed that women played a significant role in their creation and maintenance. This challenges the traditional view of quipus as male dominated artifacts. The jacquard loom. This is an example of a loom that revolutionized textile production by using punched cards to automate complex weaving patterns. This innovation not only transformed the textile industry, but also laid the foundation for programmable machines, influencing the development of early computing systems. Women, particularly in silk weaving regions in France, were instrumental in operating these looms, embodying the intersection of craftsmanship and emerging technology. Hmong women, particularly refugees from Laos, began creating story cloths in the 1970s to preserve and share their cultural narratives. These embroidered textiles depict scenes of daily life, as well as migration and historical events, serving as both artistic and historical records. The act of stitching these stories onto fabric allowed women to reclaim their voices and histories in the face of displacement and trauma. Adinkra cloths, traditionally hand stamped by Akan women in Ghana, are more than garments. They are visual archives. Each symbol carries layered meaning, stories, values, and ancestral wisdoms. In many ways, these textiles function like an early form of coding, embedding cultural knowledge into fabrics. And just as digital code shapes virtual spaces today, Adinkra symbols shaped how identity, memory, and community were expressed and preserved. This lineage of storytelling through symbolic systems is a powerful precursor to how we, especially women, continue to inscribe meaning to new mediums like XR and AI. She Who Codes brings together a new generation of artists whose works are acts of becoming. These pieces insist on agency in spaces that often erase or constrain it, from AI driven avatars to immersive installations, from digital games to interactive sculptures. The artists here have not only shaped digital aesthetics, but rewriting the logic of presence itself, turning inner journeys into outward forms of joy, resilience, and autonomy. Together, they're not merely participating in technology, they are transforming it. They are coding new futures where identity is fluid, chosen, and free. Dr. Irina Raicu's work delves into the intersections of AI and human experience, exploring how digital technologies can be harnessed for personal expression. Her pieces challenge us to consider the role of AI in shaping our identities. Leah Coe, also known as LM Designs 8, utilizes interactive sculptures to explore the fluidity of identity and the role of technology in shaping self perception and well being. Her pieces encourage engagement and introspection, as well as a little interaction. Dulce Dulce Baerga is known for her web XR and AI avatars, which challenge perceptions of identity and presence in digital spaces. Her works invite viewers to question the boundaries between the physical and the digital realms. Sara Tink Mapelli reimagines code as a tool for personal expression, creating digital works that reflect her journey of self authorship. Her pieces highlight the creative potential of coding, and Teresa Santos explores the aesthetics of becoming through digital mediums, pop culture, and focusing on themes of transformation and autonomy. Her work invites viewers to consider the fluidity of identity. Erica Morris's work interrogates the role of avatars in constructing and deconstructing identity in virtual environments. Her pieces challenge us to think about the performative aspects of digital selves. And Adriana Krawcewicz creates AI music videos that invite viewers to engage with digital representations of identity, challenging traditional notions of presence and selfhood. At its core, She Who Codes herself is about agency, transformation, and the power of choice. These artists remind us that to code oneself is not to escape the body, but to extend it. Their avatars, installations, and digital selves carry echoes of lineage and imagination, stitching memory to invention, presence, and possibility. As you experience this exhibit and AI and XR assisted opportunities of becoming, What remains is always going to be a resonance. This exhibit of becoming is never finished. And in that very act of self-coding, we glimpse a future written by our own hands. Thank you.